Welcome back to the Anime Peep channel. Today video we will talk about the new anime that aired in July 2024. The anime is entitled Mob Kara Hajimaru Tansaku Eiyuutan. The anime genre is action, adventure, fantasy. Let's check out the video. This anime tells the story of a young man named Takagi Kaito. He is a high school student who explores dungeons every day for some extra cash. For 2 years, Takagi has been hunting slime on the first floor of the dungeon. Takagi is one of the worst hunters because he can only hunt slime on the first floor of the dungeon. And this time, the hunt has reached 999 slimes. When Takagi wanted to end today's hunt by killing his 1,000th slime, suddenly he found a gold-colored slime. He thought that this slime was suitable to end his 1,000th hunt. With his skill in hunting slimes, he could easily defeat the slime. The drop item from the gold slime was a card. When analyzing it, it turned out that the card was a very rare servant card. Takagi gets a Valkyrie servant card named Sylphie. Finally, Takagi ended his slime hunt and went to the administrator to sell the dropped items he had hunted. He tried to find out whether the servant card he found was worth selling. According to the administrator, if the card was sold, he could earn 1 billion yen. He was confused about whether to sell the card or use it in the dungeon to aid in the hunt. In the end, Takagi decided to use the card, even though he was a little sad about losing so much money. Finally, Takagi used the card and summoned the servant on the card. Takagi was surprised that the servant he summoned was very big and looked very great. However, when the summoning ritual was completed, he was even more surprised because the servant he summoned was far from the reality he expected. The servant he summoned turned out to be a lowly servant. The servant was named Sylphie the Valkyrie. Takagi then continued exploring the dungeon with Sylphie to a deeper floor, but the exploration only lasted for a short time because Takagi was overwhelmed by monsters whose level was far above him. And even though Takagi is helped by Sylphie, it costs 1 crystal every time Sylphie uses her power, and that reduces Takagi's income. So Takagi decided to return to the first floor to hunt slimes, using his abilities and collect slime cores to buy equipment in preparation for deeper dungeons. Just as he was about to end his hunt, Syl felt the presence of an unusual monster. Then they rushed towards the monster, and they were surprised to find a silver slime. Takagi then immediately hunted down the slime, and with Syl's help, the slime was finally defeated. After the slime was defeated, Takagi was surprised by the drop item he got. Takagi got the second servant card. After analysis, it turned out that the card was a demon viscount named Luceria. Takagi then immediately used the card and summoned Luceria. As before, the servant who was summoned turned into a lowly servant and was far from Takagi's expectations. Finally, the adventure of the 3 of them exploring the dungeon began. That's the short story about new anime title, Mob Kara Hajimaru Tansaku Eiyuutan, which is already aired. For those who want to watch it, you can watch it on your favorite anime site.